I'm Martin Anderson, down in Studio B, where our live sessions here are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. We are live here with Mark Schatz and Bryan McDowell. They've got all sorts of instruments. I think you can see them on our Facebook feed because we got that going. We are on our Facebook page live with Bryan and Mark. Welcome, guys, and let's hear a song this morning.
Thanks, Martin. Finger ring, shines like glittering gold. I'm going to get that gal of mine before she gets too old. I'm going to Italy for long, going to Italy for long to see that gal of mine. Her eyes are like a diamond, her lips a red, red rose. Her cheeks are like the lily that in the morning grows. I'm going to Italy for long, going to Italy for long to see that gal of mine. Now some come here to fiddle and dance, some come here to tarry, some come here to fiddle and dance, but I come here to marry. I'm going to Italy for long, going to Italy for long to see that gal of mine. Now yonder comes my own true love, how you reckon I know I can tell her by her apron strings hanging down so low. Finger ring, shines like glittering gold. I'm going to get that gal of mine before she gets too old. I'm going to Italy for long, going to Italy for long to see that gal of mine. Said I'm going to Italy for long, going to Italy for long to see that gal of mine.
That's Bryan McDowell and Mark Schatz here live on WNCW, kicking off those Monday morning cobwebs with that one. Ooh, that's a great one. Boy, Bryan, I know a little bit about your music because you and your sister Emma and the McDowell family band, we got a great collection of your stuff in the Bluegrass Library.
I feel hanging on to that.
Oh, heck yeah. Great. I brought a couple of them down here to take you down memory lane.
Yeah, a blast from the past there.
A blast from the past. And I mean, hearing you just now sing, I'm like, well, this is a whole side of you that I've never heard before. I know all the different instruments you play and the awards and such. What a voice.
Oh, thanks so much, Martin. This is kind of the first kind of chance that I've really had to feature that.
Yeah?
Mark's kind of helped me bring that out on this new album, the Grit and Polish album that we put out back in 2021. So.
Cool. I believe in putting your best foot forward.
Yes.
And I love his singing. So I'm glad that we can feature that in the duet.
Well, Mark, you know a thing or two about putting your best foot forward, thanks to Footworks Percussive Dance Ensemble and all the great work you've done. So yeah, folks, Bryan is a native of the area. He's played for many years with his family and stuff. Now playing with this guy here, Mark Schatz, and I hope you can check out our Facebook page because he's standing on a dance board, and we're going to probably see that put to action.
Yes, sir.
There it is. But he's also got his beautiful bass that he's known for, also known for your great banjo work. I just love looking at your catalog or your canon of the folks you've played with over the years, Mark.
It's explosive.
It's explosive. Bela Fleck, like all those great early albums, John Hartford, Tony Rice, I don't know. Hard to pick a favorite, I guess.
I have been very blessed and fortunate to play with some really great players, people that I love and respect, and it's been a good run.
Cool. And we were realizing that I think the last time you were here may have been way back in '02, Mark Schatz and Friends. with your late wife, Eileen Carson, was here, and who knows who. But you're doing this project now with Bryan, and congrats belatedly on the album that came out, I guess, during the old pandemic and stuff, and now you're finally out on tour with it?
Yeah, we proved how smart we were by putting out a CD in the middle of a pandemic when
Yeah.
we couldn't go and tour behind it. So we're getting behind it now, and happy to be here and out playing this music.
Are you in the Maryland area?
You know, Martin, I was up till about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And after my Eileen passed away in 2019, I reconnected with an old friend that turned into a romance, a gal named Lisa Berman, and she lives in California, in the Bay Area.
All right.
So I moved out to Berkeley about a year and a half ago.
Great.
And it's been a new chapter in my life.
Yeah. Well, no doubt you toured the area out there during your many years of playing with absolutely everyone. So you're probably wasn't too much of a big shock to get used to the West Coast life.
Well, I was familiar with that area and always loved playing out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of great folks, great musicians. So it was a transition, but it felt good. And in Berkeley, that area in particular, the weather's wonderful. The flora is incredible, things blooming around you everywhere. And, of course, Berkeley is kind of a liberal bastion, which fits with me pretty well. And also the level of diversity in that city. I think it's good for me. Feels good.
Good love of music there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Bryan? Are you living around here?
Well, I moved up to Baltimore just after he left. Actually.
Well,
yeah.
huh.
How
Yeah.
inconvenient.
We are champions of good timing, apparently. So yeah, I just had moved from around here. I was living around Asheville again. I had moved back from Nashville for about 4 years, and just moved up to Baltimore around last August. So
All right.
yeah,
Cool.
it's and having a good time up there. Mark kind of helped me get to know some great folks in that scene. There's a great old time scene up there with the Charm City Junction guys, Brad
right.
Kolodner and Alex Lacamon, and yeah, it's happening. It's good.
That's good.
It's been good.
All right, cool. Well, now you have met here in Southern Appalachia for a show in Brevard tomorrow night, 185 King Street. Boy, they are known for getting a great lineup of good shows there. You guys are playing there tomorrow night. You're also going to be back in Brevard for that big Bela Fleck camp in August.
That's right. Both of us are hired on
Yeah.
at his camp, the Bluegrass Banjo Camp, I think it's what it's called. And what is that? This, I guess, latter part of August.
Midweek of August,
Mid-August,
the week of the
Starts
15th.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're going to take advantage of that and launch on another little tour
Okay.
afterwards, going up kind of toward the northeast.
All right, cool. And that event it's mostly like, Bela and other banjo maestros teaching students for a week that had already signed up, and then it culminates with a big Saturday concert with probably 3 dozen banjos and a little
Maybe
bass.
more.
Maybe more. Actually, I was underestimating.
Well, there's usually a couple of numbers that they get the whole camp up playing.
Yeah.
And that's a spectacle. And
Indeed.
And a wonderful thing. Yeah, Saturday night show is great. And I'll be teaching a little banjo at that camp.
Okay,
as well.
good. On the
Well,
clawhammer
yeah.
side? All right, great.